All right, guys, if you're thinking about moving and living in Costa Rica, this might be the time, especially you people that live in the United States, Canada, Australia, Germany. What the hell? This video is going to be a little political, man. It's going to be a little political. It's not my fault. It's your fault. All right, it's Sunday, September 12th, early in the morning. This, my friends, is going to be a big cup video. So you might want to get yours if you don't already have it. All right, we're gonna be doing it all today, but I got a little bad news too. So actually, really bad news mixed with some good news. So anyway, guys, I'm Michael Allen, TravelCostaRicaNow.com. TravelCostaRicaNow.com is a travel agency. Although we just started our new real estate, Travel Costa Rica Now Real Estate. It's on YouTube. Starting pretty much today. Anyway, guys, we're a travel agency, so go to TravelCostaRicaNow.com, fill out the 4-minute form, and you'll be that much closer to the vacation of a lifetime. We're like you, having best friends who live in Costa Rica, who know Costa Rica, totally hooking up your Costa Rica vacation. If you could subscribe, man, that would help. If you could donate, that would help even more. If you could do a combo meal on that, oh my God. You don't have to. Actually, the subscribe probably would help me a little more. Okay, so let's start out with kind of the more of the funny bad news. It broke. It's gone. Although I gotta tell you, man, it broke in 3 big pieces. I think I'm gonna get some Gorilla Glue, man. I might give it a shot. Anyway, it finally broke. Should have been broke a year ago. Now on some much, and I'm not trying to connect my coffee cup with this more bad news, man. I was talking about coffee, I can't remember why, a few videos back, man. I mentioned my guy, the coffee guy, man, Matias. So Matias, again, he had a coffee farm down in the Terrasu region, one of the top coffee growing regions in the world. I talked to him about 6 weeks ago because I was checking on him because he had cancer, but he thought he caught it early, you know, in the early stages. He went through his chemo and he was telling me that, yeah, we'll be making videos soon. Man, he freaking died yesterday, man. You know, it's freaking sad, man. This is two friends. Now we actually had a rocky marriage. But man, we were friends, but we had a little rocky marriage there for a while, like a lot of friendships do. But man, we were looking forward to making videos with him because seriously, I've made 600 videos. I'm gonna put the link in the description if you don't believe me and if you've never seen the video. One of the best interviews I've ever done, and it had nothing to do with me. I was there, I was kind of talking, but it was because of him. The video is one of the best coffee videos I think ever, really. He just explains everything so good. I'm going to put the link. Anyway, he passed away yesterday. I think it was pancreatic cancer. And man, dude, my condolences to the family. You know, it's just, what do you do, man? That's 2 friends, man. 2 friends in the past year, my age. Actually, I'm older than he was. We always used to laugh about it because he does look a little older than me, but actually I was older than him. And when I used to work at his coffee shop, people would come in and ask him if I was his son. It was funny. It was funny. Anyway, Matias, drinking coffee. You started me on good coffee, Matias. You know that? But no worries. I'll be seeing you soon, I'm sure, and we'll be talking coffee once again, man. So a little bit of sad news. All right, guys. Costa Rica, man. Costa Rica is poised. They are ready to be the smart ones in this whole COVID clusterfuck. All right, so if you don't know, here's where Costa Rica is right now because what's the big question? Will Costa Rica mandate vaccines? Because that's why other countries are emailing me and go, I think I'm going to live in Costa Rica because people in Germany have had it, people in Canada have had it. Trudeau, I thought Trudeau was a nut. We're going to get to Biden in a minute. But anyway, so Costa Rica, if you don't know, here's how they do it. If you're a foreigner and you want to come into Costa Rica, if you're vaccinated with proof of your vaccination, you do not have to get traveler's insurance, and you just have to fill out the health pass, have the vaccine card, you're good to go. If you're not vaccinated, You have to have traveler's insurance. Not great, but at least you got a choice, all right? You got a choice. And if they can maintain this line in the face of all the superpowers making really stupid mistakes on these mandates. Now, see, if, a little bit of backstory on Costa Rica, if you didn't know. You know, they're in financial trouble, and they have been for a long time. They're trying to get you to live here. I mean, we've talked about the incentives. We're not going to get into that here. There's other videos. We talked about the incentives. They want you here, man. They want you here as an investor. They want you here as once you retire, you know, and you get your Social Security check, they want you here there. And they're trying to get you here. They're trying to work with digital nomads. They're looking for money, man. They're looking for money. And this is my plea to the powers that be in Costa Rica. Please don't succumb to the powers around you if you can help it. I know you know, governments are corrupt kind of by their very nature, and I'm afraid Costa Rica being a small country, at some point it might have to succumb to, you know, the US or even China telling them what to do. But man, if they can maintain this line of you can come to Costa Rica and stay here, you do not have to be vaccinated, but then you'd have to get traveler's insurance, but at least it's a choice. So if they can maintain that line, trust me, I get the emails from you guys, man. And with what Biden just came out with, I expect you guys are thinking about, honey, that Costa Rica thing's looking pretty good. Never been there, but it's got to be better than here. And I'm thinking right now it is, dude. So I hope the Costa Rica government doesn't underestimate that a lot of people, whether it's Germany or Canada, and especially the United States, because we're big on this liberty thing. You know, we think we have an inalienable rights. We have supposedly freedom, you know, a personal choice. You know, we have free speech supposedly, and we have some of the best laws supposedly in the world in regards to that. But boy, that looks like that's going out the door, man, fast. So I don't want Costa Rica to underestimate the people will pack up and leave if they feel that those freedoms are being infringed on by a government that they don't already trust. And I'm pretty much, I was bagging on Trudeau for a long time, you know, and Australia is kind of beating out Trudeau. I mean, Australia, if you're following, oh my God, what, they had 2 cases, so they shut down the country or something stupid. But then Biden comes out. Now, can we agree? Okay, I want to make sure we're clear. I am not a conspiracy guy, as how people kind of define that word. I am not on board with any. I'm not a Democrat, and I'm certainly not a Republican. I'm probably, if anything, I would be a liberal, libertarian in a sense. But you know, it's all clouded and the lines are mixed now. So who's to say? I mean, the Democrats are giving liberals a bad name. I mean, I've never thought I'd be almost wishing Trump was back. I used to say back when it was all, you know, people that hated him, people that didn't like him. It wasn't because of what he kind of did with the policies. I just didn't like him because he was a buffoon and he did lie a lot. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not a Hillary fan either. So, but when I watch him and I see what he says and he double talks all the time, I used to say the emperor is not wearing any clothes, and I don't see what people didn't see about that with him. Not going to argue that. But with Biden, when he doesn't wear any clothes, it's because he forgot to put them on. Can we agree he's got dementia? Do you have to be a Republican? Do you have to be a Democrat? Do you have to have somebody to tell you that he is old? I'm not making fun of old people. You get old. You get old people's disease, or whatever you want to call it. You forget things. You ramble on. You don't even know what you're saying. You're cool. Do you really believe he's running the U.S.? I mean, do you really believe that? But why? And now let's segue into the media a little bit. Why won't let's say the media that slants to the Democrats, why won't they say that? Why won't they go, Biden's on a kind of a free fall of dementia? Does somebody have to tell you that? Seriously, does someone have to actually go? You can't watch him? You can't see it? There's a million samples and they're pretty. Matter of fact, for me, I'm one of those guys, I've always been like this. I actually get embarrassed watching it. I can't watch it. It embarrasses me because I feel bad for him. This has nothing to do with him as a person or him as a thing. I feel bad. He's older now, and it's obvious. Okay, so that's one thing. So if we could just agree on that. So, question. Does a vaccine work or does it not work? I'm not talking conspiracy stuff, things you heard. Well, they say it works. They say it's a safeguard. They say the percentage is really good. If you're vaccinated and you got the 2 shots or whatever, you're good to go. That's what they say. I didn't say that. Biden said it. Biden, Pelosi, Fauci, and what's that press secretary's name, Jen Psaki or something? They all said in the past year, that's the press secretary just a couple months ago, we can't mandate vaccines. We can't even do that. Pelosi was like, there's legal stuff. We have privacy laws. You can't just do that. Well, then what are they doing? Biden's doing that. What is it? If your business has over 100 people, you have to get them vaccinated. And then if you don't, there's something about this $14,000 fee. So to me, again, I could do deep dives, man. I wish I could make those videos because I can do that. I actually can go into these holes and really talk this up. But the thing is, let's just go by some words. The vaccines work. That's what they said for the most part. The scientists say they work. Biden says it works. Get vaccinated. Get vaccinated. They also said we can't mandate vaccines. That's never going to happen. Even Fauci said it. It's not. It's on video. He's saying it. Press conferences. I didn't say it. Now, if they work, how does me being unvaccinated hurt you being vaccinated? Because that's what Biden's basically doing. He's trying to blame everything. He's doing a little bait and switch. Do we want to talk about Afghanistan? I don't think we do. I don't think we do. Whoops. So what do we blame everything on? The unvaccinated. Yes, they're the real people. Those are that's your nemesis, the unvaccinated, man. They make you know what? We know enough now. If you're vaccinated, I'm not a doctor. It's between you and your doctor. There's a lot of people. I think you should be vaccinated technically. Especially if you're in that group. You're older. Maybe you're overweight. Maybe you've got diabetes or whatever it is. That might be the best bet you have. And I think you should do that. But it's something you talk over with your family. It's best for you, and you talk it over with your doctor. And put you on a court. Put you and do whatever, right? So. If you're vaccinated, so now you're worried to go out of your house, but they work, right? They work. So what are you worried about? Oh, well, we got to protect you from the unvaccinated. Well, but they work. Yeah, but some people get it. Well, I don't know if you guys know this. I'm sure you do. Nothing is 100%. Why do you think medications help all of you? You might get diarrhea. You could die if you take two, or all those things. Nothing is 100% pure. Nothing. Hot water heaters. They explode every now and then, man. They explode every now and then. You're not going to get 100%. So if the vaccination makes, if you do get COVID, a lot less, and you're probably not going to die, that's pretty good. And oh, I'm sorry, do we not remember that like 99% of the people have it for 3-4 days, and it's kind of flu-like. Some a little worse, some a little less, and it's nothing, right? So we're really making this big deal. So we're going to start mandating all these companies. Oh, but not the teachers union. Teachers union, they have employees over 100, don't they? Oh, but we can't because they won't put up with that. What? Wait, what? Isn't that a business with over 100 employees? So, man, my whole thing on this is not to. I could go deeper, man. I could go deeper. But, it's just, I watch some of this stuff, and I'm glad I'm watching it from afar. And if Costa Rica can remain on course, I am expecting more emails from you. Because should there be protests or what? The governors of some of the red states, DeSantis and all those people, they're going to fight it. And I don't think it's really ever going to happen, because I just say there's too many people like me and probably you that wouldn't put up with that, right? I just don't like, it's so apparent that they're trying to make it a thing. Biden's is going to blame everything on the unvaccinated. including Afghanistan. But that's actually, we just don't want to talk about that. But the economy and stuff, since Biden stuff isn't really working, of course, we got to blame it on your neighbor that's unvaccinated because he's unvaccinated and he's a bad person. But you're vaccinated, right? And you're worried about me. I like that. It's cute. So the unvaccinated only hurt the unvaccinated by what they say, right? Anyway, guys, my point of this is, man, I'm digging living in Costa Rica now. I'm just praying that they can toe this line. It's not great that they make you get the traveler's insurance, but there's nothing wrong with traveler's insurance, really. You should probably be getting it anyway. So, but at least you got a freaking choice. Now, I should say, I do believe, I don't know this to be, I think that a lot of businesses and hotels and the tourism industry and stuff do make their employees get vaccinated. I think it might be like, let's say, I think certain private, people are making their people get vaccinated. But that doesn't mean it affects like me as a gringo or you as a gringo coming down here, visiting or living. And I like that. That's what it is. So how does Costa Rica have a not 100% freedom of choice and stuff? Because you do have to pick one or the other. I'm just hoping they don't try to do these things where it almost pushes you to have to get the vaccine, which is what a lot of these countries seem to be doing. You don't have to get vaccinated, but you're going to lose your job. You don't have to get vaccinated, but we're going to fine you. We're going to make you take a COVID test every week that costs $700, whatever it is. So I don't know, man. Costa Rica, cheers to you, man. I love living here, and I think I'm going to start talking to you guys a lot. I can get you down here, man. I know people. I have referrals. Hit me up. Anyway, guys, I'm Michael Allen, travelcostarica.now.com. Peace, guys. Hope it helps. Things are going to pop up. My videos about, if you're thinking about living or traveling anywhere, you should always do your homework and research, right? And there's no better way than to start with my videos. Costa Rica's looking good, baby. Hope I can keep saying that. Enjoy your Sunday, man.